Hi, my name is John Chapman. I'm an attorney. Over the last 20 years, my colleagues and I have fought back for victims of investment fraud. Over the years, we've helped more than 1,000 victims recover tens of millions of dollars that they lost as a result of the negligence and misconduct and thievery of unscrupulous investment advisors and brokers. Our firm has been investigating the activities of Devon McLean and Paramount Fund for months now, and we've uncovered a lot of information. A number of questions still remain. One of those questions is what's happened to investor funds? We don't have the answer to that question. Um, the answer will probably be produced in due course by investigators, forensic accountants, folks who are hired to um, uh, carefully evaluate and analyze bank records and wire transfer records and basically recreate the money path. What we do know at this point is that investor money is gone, according to allegations stolen by McLean and his colleagues, taken from investors under false pretenses. Investors were told that their funds would be invested safely and would produce a high rate of return. We do know that investor funds were not invested in currency or in commodities as promised. We know that funds, at least according to allegations in the indictment, were converted to McLean's use. That's all we need to know for purposes of our efforts on behalf of investors in this case. Our firm represents victims of investment frauds across the country. But for every one case that we file, there are 50 cases that we look at and determine that we will not be able to assist investors. Paramount is one of those 1 in 50 cases in which we believe we can help investors put money back in their pockets and recover some of their losses. Paramount investors need to know that they cannot sit back and wait to be made whole and wait for justice to be done. They have to step forward and make themselves heard, and they have to take action sooner rather than later to protect their legal rights and to have a hope of recovering their losses. Our firm's job is to put money back into the defrauded investor's pocket. And we design our representation of clients around that concept. But the single most important idea for us is we will never leave a client in worse position than we found them. Our folks do not want to put good money after bad, and we don't want them to. We don't get paid for our work unless and until we put money back into our clients' pockets. We cover all the expenses of litigation out of our own wallet. And if we don't recover money, we never recover what we put into the case. Over the years, our firm has devised a way to pursue investor recovery of losses that we think is better than the court system. We found a system that's quicker and less expensive than most court cases, and moreover, it's private. So folks can keep their private, personal, financial affairs to themselves and not splashed across the headlines. This is the FINRA arbitration system. FINRA stands for the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. FINRA has a sort of private court system. It's called arbitration. Instead of a judge and a jury, you have 3 individuals who are selected by the parties to decide the case and to make an award. And the arbitrator's award has the same effect as a judgment or verdict handed down by a court of law. It's final. There are no appeals taken from an arbitration award. The advantages include um, the ability to maximize the recovery in a short amount of time and to get finality so that you're not up in the Court of Appeals for an extra 1 or 2 years while you're wondering how to make ends meet. Paramount investors have had their trust betrayed. It's a painful subject. Many folks are embarrassed. They don't know what to do next. It's time for Paramount victims to step forward and pursue their legal rights. They have them, but they can't sleep on them. They have to go after their remedy. Nothing is going to be handed to them. So we encourage Paramount investors to contact our firm today. Go to our website, pick up the phone, ask for me, John Chapman, or my colleague, Jason Albin, and we'll be happy to talk to you about your case. It won't cost you a nickel.